Hello everybody, welcome back to another Wild West video. Today we're going to be showing you how to make a lot more money in the Wild West. So we're going to be doing from rags to riches. So if you guys need some help making a lot of money, then this is the way to go. As you can see, I have 17,000. The last time I played, I had 6,000 or 2,000. I went to 6,000, went all the way up to 12,000, bought this new gun, the Hartford rifle. Really good rifle for PvP, and for 12,000 I got that. Then I got my money back up all the way to 17,000, right where it is now. So I'm going to show you guys the easiest way how to hunt in Roblox the Wild West. Let's get started. So first of all, you need a hunting loadout. Now here's my hunting loadout. I use the Sharps rifle, then I use the hunting knife or the Bowie knife. Now, I don't usually use this in general. I mostly just take the knife and I'll go around and I'll go to anybody who's trying to take my stuff and I'll just knife spam them because I'm not letting them take any of my loot. And if you want, you can use a horse bow. Now, if you actually kill something with this, it gives you more than what you actually shot. So you'll get more valuable stuff like bison pelt and stuff like that. But it is harder to use if you get hit by a bison or a bear or something. Then it will kill you, so that sucks. Next, I use a lantern or a torch. I usually use the torch in nighttime, and I use the lantern just if it's like noon or almost nighttime, because I can shoot with this open and I can just see around me. And the torch gives off more light, so yeah. Next thing that you need to get is either the camp tent 1, okay? And if you don't have this, then that's gonna suck. You can't use the camp tent 2, the green one, because it doesn't have this little pole that keeps the bears from staying in there. So then, after you have that, either that, like you can have that, or the Sharps rifle to actually do that. So I recommend using this and the bow if you want to make the most at a long time. But I use this just for short-term money, $500 for like 2 minutes. So it's really easy to get money with the Sharps rifle. I recommend using this. Then you're going to need your pistol and your shotgun. Or, not shotgun, 2 pistols. I use the Monster, and then I also use the sawed-off shotgun for close range. Now the reason I use the sawed-off shotgun is it does a lot of damage to the headshots, and it's really good. I also like to keep a mule shotgun on me, just in case like a bison hits me, and I have to really quickly shoot it, and I don't have time to reload any of these weapons. So that's what I mainly use the mule shotgun for. And I usually keep on the tier 2X, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So let's explain where you should hunt. I recommend taking Fort Henry, and once you take Fort Henry, there will be a little campfire out here. Oh, well, never mind. I guess you should bring a campfire. Take your campfire. Place it down outside of here, so you have to place it like right here. After you placed it out, as you can see, you can cook all the food they have, and this actually makes it worth a lot more. So when you kill a bison, you can cook the meat. Instead of 50, you get 75. So basically, 0.3 triples it. Alright, so now to get to where you're supposed to hunt. So in Fort Henry, and at Fort Henry, I love hunting here because you can just place a campfire right here, cook all your food, and go back here, open your fort gates, shut the gates, go over here, sell your food. But as you know, you don't make as much money as bison as you do bears, deers, alligators, all that stuff. However, it is really good for starter players and for easy cash. So with the Sharps rifle, you just point it over here. It has a little bit of down shot, so it's gonna fall, or down drift, whatever you want to call it. Hold shift to aim, just shoot them in the eye, and if that happens, and you die, you're probably gonna die when that happens. Just wait for them to walk away, because they always do. Don't stand up if you're like right here next to them. Wait till they're like 10 feet apart from you. So just wait till they walk away. Sit down. And I'm dead. So that sucks when hunting bison. But you know, it is good whenever you have a campsite and you're right next to it, and you can easily get headshots. I'm gonna spawn back at Fort Henry, and I'll show you guys a time lapse of me just going around and getting all the bison. Alright everyone, that's the time lapse, and my inventory is now full. So I have about 15 hunting goods, so it's mostly meat. So I have about, looks like 11 meat and 4 bison pelt. So as you can see, these all sell for 50. All you have to do, go over to your campfire, hold E. It's going to take a little second. And there's a bison chasing after me, so I don't want to die. Boom, I did that. 75 each. So it basically sells the same amount as bison pelt, just 5 a little below. So now we're gonna go here, sell all our loot, and we made 1,145 from it. I'm at 18,000 now, and that was a pretty good run. So that's just how much you can make from hunting just in a little while. Now we're going to go all the way over to Pinewood Hills. Let's go over there. So, not by Fort Spencer, we're just gonna go to Howling Peak and go over here. And this is a really good area because over here, there's a bunch of bears and stuff. We can also go over here and hunt bears. I like to go by Fort Spencer, however, because they have a bunch of deers there and it's really easy to hunt. So, we can also go to Tribal Village, hunt bears and deers. And Tribal Village makes you a lot, except it's super risky to go there because a bunch of people with bounties go there and they usually will take your stuff. So I don't recommend going there. We're just gonna go to near Fort Spencer and hunt over there, and let's do it. Alright, so I just spawned at Howling Peak. I'm gonna call in my horse. So to get down to where I'm going, you go to Howling Peak, turn left, and I'm a bad driver, it looks like. And my horse is about to kill itself. And it's going to do it again. Alright, there we go. Now you're going to take another left after you get down here. And then just follow down the path. That's all you got to do. And then, after you follow down the path, you can just make a little shortcut. And go right here. Go right here. And as you can see, that's our first bear. Now what I don't like about the bears, here's the thing. With bears, you're always going to have to take 2 shots no matter what. So you always want to have the high ground, or else you're not going to be able to really kill them. And you're always going to get mauled no matter what. The only thing they do, the only way to escape a bear attack, is just to play dead. So shoot it in the head once, then we got to shoot it in the head again. Boom. Now after that, after this, what I'm gonna do, we have to also be able to cook our meat. So let's place a campfire right down here. And a bear just spawned right there. So it looks like that's where the bear spawns is. So we're just gonna unequip the tent, sneak over here. Don't let myself get mauled. And now we're just going to place, let's see. Can we place it or not? Alright, looks like we can't place one right there. That's one of the issues. They added the terrain is too steep, whatever. What I'm gonna try to do, is this a vault that you can rob? Wait a second. Wait a second. Nope, it's not. Alright, just checking because I did not know about that. Looks like a train. And looks like something got shot at. Well, bears are dangerous, and I don't like hunting bears anyways. But they do give you a lot of money for their pelt. But I'm pretty sure deers give you a lot of money too, so we'll go check that out. Yep, here's a bunch of deers. Make sure if you're going by Fort Spencer, you ask the faction that owns it that you're going to be hunting there, and that you don't want them to kill you, because that usually happens, and you lose all your stuff. And that deer ran away. Got it. Let's see, animal meat. Hey! Yep, that's something I don't like. Getting shot at. So, looks like no hunting at Fort Spencer for me. Let's go cook our meat and get the hell out of here. These grizzlies are bad. Unless we can find one. It won't be too bad then. It will be bad when I get absolutely destroyed by one, but... Oh, there he is! Hey, Mr. Grizzly. Thanks for your food, and thanks for your internal organs to cook. Boom, there we go. Love how we don't have to skin it or anything. So, hunting grizzlies, it looks like it gives you a lot more than hunting bison. And you can also cook the meat and get a bunch more too. So that's awesome. I mean, it was pretty obvious that that would happen, that you get more for grizzlies because they take 2 shots instead of 1, and it gives you double the money basically. So let's go all the way up here now, back to Howling Peak, and I'm not going to hunt any more grizzlies. What we're going to do is we're actually going to go up to another place that has a lot easier things to hunt, and we're going to see how much that gives you. And if you're wondering what place I'm talking about the swamp. We're going to go hunt some alligators. Alligators. Yep, you heard me right. We're going to hunt alligators. Alright, I can't speak today. I know I'm probably triggering a lot of you people. Alright, so now that we cooked it and everything, let's see how much it sells for. Is this the general store? Yep. $5.80. Okay, that was really good actually. So, hunt bears. Hunt bears, they give you a lot more in just a little bit. But you have a higher risk of getting mauled, so that's something. And make sure to cook your food so it sells more. Alright, so now we're going to Tribal Village. So let's spawn in here. And now that we're at Tribal Village, I'm going to take you guys to the swamp. Now I'm pretty sure you can't kill fish. No, that's an alligator. Alright, alligator. Let's see how tough you really are. Now, these things are really easy to kill with your bows. Pick up the animal meat. And these things always drop gator skin. Like, I haven't had one instance where they haven't. But it doesn't drop anything, really. It's only a little bit more than the animal meat. So, I recommend using your bow on this one. And just wait for them to spawn. They usually spawn on land and in the water, which is basically their only place to spawn. And get the high ground because they can't climb at all. And there's one right now. So let's pow, pow. Oh! And get up as soon as they hit you because they can't run fast. They can't outrun you, basically. As long as you kill it first. Gator tooth. How much does that stuff for? 100. So that's pretty good. Guess they don't always give you the other thing. But now I'm going to time lapse this because this is the way to go. And here we go. Alright, so it looks like that one gave us about the same amount as bison did, maybe even a little less. But the alligator tooth did give us a little bit more than bison, I'm pretty sure. We got about 500 or maybe 700 at most, honestly. So it looks like bears are the way to go. They give you the most total money and they're probably the fastest. One bear gives you pretty much the same amount as you know, anything alligator would in a couple seconds, so that's pretty good. So it looks like bear is the way to go, and if you don't want to do bears because they're just too hard to kill for you, then do bison. Way easier than any of the other ones. Alligators were kind of annoying because they kept taking a while to find them. So yep, that's pretty much it. See you guys in the next vid.